Starks. And another All-Star weekend. We about to get it. We got to get popping. I finally got the bike. Finally got the bike. Out here flexing. One of my friends was asking me, yo, it's like, can you ride around in certain things? It's like, bruh. I was like, no, the community is, the neighborhood's only built in one, in the square basically. He's like, oh, that sucks. I'm like, dude, it's about flexing. That's all it is. Like literally, when you're standing on the bike, if you ever pull up the bike or whatever, and you're standing around, people will stop, press R3, and look at your record. They'll be like, oh, what? Let me see if I can play with him. He at 93. Like, no, nigga, you don't want to play with me, because I don't win park games, because it's like pickup games where y'all don't utilize people the way you should, from a skills perspective. So it's only you. Like, I could legit score if I need to, but at the same time, you always got somebody ball hogging you. Then when you mess up, they act like it's brand, like that's brand new or something like that. It's like, bro, you already know the servers are bad too. That's another thing. It's like people quick to blame stuff and whatever. And then I come from the era where we didn't even have no park. This is like you were just creating players and stuff. Like, I got so used to playing the game, playing games like this all the time that, I mean, park is fun. Don't get me wrong, but I'd rather play with the people I actually know. That way, it don't be that big of a deal. I would actually have more park content if I had, or park content period, if my closest friends actually got on here more.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade.
Come on, man. You already know that was a mate. 2K, y'all gotta fix that. I'm serious. That don't make no sense. I'm sorry. It's really getting on my nerves because, I mean, it didn't get on my nerves that time, but because it doesn't have nothing to do with me. But I could pass an outlet pass like that. Okay, that's how we gonna start this off. Like, he contested it that great. Okay. But anyways, yeah, I don't. That happens when I pass to Ben Simmons, and Ben Simmons could be in the paint or close to it, and all of a sudden he just catches the ball off. He's off balance, and then he's out of bounds, and I'm like, 2K. I was like, y'all need. That's something that y'all. That's a glitch, basically. That's be how I know I should have made that shot in the first place. Come on, man. This game tripping. That's one. Let's go.
A little more defense in this game than we're used to seeing. Yeah, and I'd like to see that, quite honestly.
And I was fully prepared to pass it to Ben on that play, but I was like, nope. After I just saw what Cousins had, it made me paranoid to go, nope, not passing it and getting a turnover, because you want to make him off balance and go out of bounds. He's closer, way closer to the baseline in that situation, or to the out of bounds line at that point, and I'm like, nope. You ain't getting me, 2K. You ain't getting me, 2K. James, freaking like he do in real life. How disrespectful can you get? Oh, I got the fives on. Because they don't, that's another thing they got changed in 2K. All-Star weekend, we got to go to the locker room. Like, dude, it's got to be, and then why not even have a cutscene when you go to the locker room, like like you vibing with, you know, your teammates and stuff like that. Shoot, you should have a cutscene for the draft. Like they did, but I'm saying like you should have one where they're actually like, because it was televised this year, so basically almost like it's televised.
He joked about how he was planning for this game. Took a look at the roster they're playing against and realized.
I'm just saying it'd be dope to see something like that. Live gotta get it where you actually have the draft. Cause you just jumped in and played the game. I'm like, oh, that's boo boo. Y'all had a whole year just like 2K did to get that rectified. That situation. Shake said something that I thought was very interesting though about the park. They should have how they have the park right now, but have come on, barely tap triangle, but yeah, have it where you actually have matchmaking park too though, so you can just you don't have to, so people like, because 60s or people that have a certain, like my record at park is like so low, and I've never won a park game because I don't play them enough, and when I do, I play with randoms, and randoms, we've already been through this in the beginning of the broadcast. Randoms play like you play in a pickup game, basically. That's the best way I can explain it. So they tend to be selfish and don't give the ball or expect you to do certain things that your player not necessarily can do, because 2K doesn't make you well rounded. Live does. My guy on Live is cold. Like, he literally is Kawhi. You can shoot the 3-ball, you can shoot the mid range, you can go to the rack, you can do all that. And all he is a wing defender.
That's good from Simmons.
Because they gave you an ability to do that, and you should be able to do that if most of your going being on my career.
To be a multi-time All-Star. Now here's James.
But I mean, like Shake said something that was very interesting. Matchmaking part, basically. So basically, you wouldn't have to jump in. And the reason why that would be good is for these 60 overalls or these people that don't necessarily have a good record. You can matchmake it. If you can matchmake on part, but also have it where you can walk around and do part, that'd be dope too. Because now you have the option to do both. Basically, if you want to just
AO Kid exclusive, what up?
Yo, what's good? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I was like, man, there must be somebody I know, because they said AO Kid exclusive. Opposed to AO Kid 2306.
Now here is Starks. Tight defense on him. Over Wall. A shot by Starks. No good.
Okay, that's boo boo. That's exactly why I should have made that shot. Commentator told me defense was late. Okay, so let me give me my shot.
Starks against Wall.
Oh, that's off. Let's go. Man, Ben, take my rebound. Forgot I got Greek on here. You can't shoot no jump shot. Dog it. I need to screen record that off of my Twitter too. Like, oh my god, that nigga made a. I green lighted with Ben Simmons and my player. Neither one of us can shoot shoot 3-pointers, and.
Yay, that's me early. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
But yeah, you gotta I don't know, there's a lot of things I personally would change about 2K, as far as like Shake had another good one that a lot of people would agree with, and it's an obvious one. When you see all these tats I got on here, or all this the goggles I got on my face and all this other stuff, like when you purchase it, it should be one time. NBA Live lets you do that, and you can legit put it on all your characters and stuff like that. I'm not gonna shot for shot. Obviously, I'm not gonna shot for shot put, the same tattoos and stuff like that. But it would help, because you spent all that VC on tattoos. It would help that my other, because I got like 4 archetypes. And that's because when I grind with this player, I hold the VC and put it on those guys. I'm not trying to. I've already spent VC 2K on one player. You got to realize I've already spent $100 on y'all to play the game. It's a $60 game. Then spent VC for one player. I don't have income like that coming in like that for me to disperse it on other players. So when I play, I grind, and I'll hold my VC, and then I'll use it. On a player. So I got like 4 players. I got an 88, I got an 89, I got a 71, and of course I got a couple of 60s. But I mean, like, as far as upgraded players, because you get bored, of these same archetypes. And this guy probably will be my permanent, archetype. I love playing this archetype. I love playing slasher with the shot creator because it gives me a chance. It gives me the ability to shoot that post fadeaway. Well, I only started shooting the post fadeaway because the way the defense was this year. Come on, man, and they got me shooting like boo boo out here. LeBron bricks, hell, give me that. Can you not, Embiid? You weren't even nowhere near it, and God, dog it, boy. Y'all be stealing my rebounds, man. Okay, y'all playing too much. Yeah, give me that. Get off me, Kawhi. Oh, cool. Oh, okay, John. What you gonna do, John? What you gonna do, John? Oh, come on. Green light. That John Legend.
Starks has got 14 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
CJ McCollum to Cousins. Uh-oh, you gonna let him do you like that? You gonna let him do you like that, Embiid? Okay, Embiid. The whole world watching Embiid. You letting that happen? Yeah, give me that.
He's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
We got Brad Stevens coaching the team. Yeah, but there's a lot of changes that he made. Like, I even think that the tattoos, you should be able to, and I've been saying that for the last 3 years that I've been broadcasting my career players. You should be able to type in what you wanted to do, pick the font, expand it where you want it to go. Honestly, you shouldn't even have restrictions on when you should be able to put tattoos on it, because these kids come in with tattoos already in the league. Like, I don't understand why y'all have so many restrictions on certain things that people actually wear. Like, some of our players, especially somebody like me, my player is crazy tatted up and has all this gear on. So obviously it matters to me the way how I look on it and stuff like that. So I mean, like some of my creative players don't even have gear on, just because I don't feel like wasting VC on it, on extra on there. And see, that's the problem. Like Shake was saying, he's saying like, bruh, you shouldn't have to give me that. I need all that. I need all of that, Harden. Drop that, KD. There we go. But yeah, like, it don't make any sense for me to have to keep paying for headbands and stuff like that. I want all my players to look the same as far as their gear. So I legit will have to pay the same amount every time for that same person. Because I want the sleeves, because it's like reminiscent of AI, even though AI only had one on there. So it's more like Melo or Westbrook. But I want the headband because, man, headbands were popping when I was like, just in general, when I was growing up. Like, not only in the game, but outside of the game. So, I mean, I like the rubber bands came through right when I was growing up too. So that's another reason why I got the double rubber bands always on. I got the high socks because my boy Jason Terry. Go look him up if you don't know about Jason Terry. That nigga could hoop. He actually ain't even really retired. At least not officially, I would say. Because he been trying to play like Dirk and, well, Dirk retired, but I'm just saying, like, he been trying to play like Dirk and Vince, basically, because Vince said he gonna do another year. I should always make that shot. Open, in transition, close to the green. If it's one of those three or all three, that happened to be all three at the same time, I don't know why y'all trying to hold me up on that. Come on, pay attention, pay attention. I got you, KD. Dang, I was spamming X. It ain't make any sense. Like, the AI, y'all gotta bump up the AI too. You can't have the AI like playing like lights out, like the computer playing lights out against us, and then my teammates playing like boo boo. And I don't mean no 50 Cent. That was 50 Cent nickname and on the streets. Just whatever. I don't mean like garbage, basically.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A guy with the size and skill of Towns, Kevin, really hard to stop without fouling.
Alright, we already got that takeover. They asked, should the takeover be longer? Should it be shorter? Should it what is it? Oh, should they get rid of it? I'm like, why would you get rid of something like that? Like, I guess like in the park and stuff like that, it may not be the best thing. Because as a slasher, if I got takeover, I can blow by you. Which is beautiful. Especially when you always got lagging and stuff like, oh crap. Whatever, I still deaded it. The young Trey Young. That's what I can't wait for 2K20, is to be able to. My cousin plays for LSU, and so he entered the draft. And I can't wait. That may be the team I play on. Because I'm thinking I might not be point guard next year. Which is, I said that last year and it didn't ring true, but I might, depending on what team he's on, gets drafted to, if he gets drafted, because I'm not sure. I don't understand how this. I don't know how you are portrayed as the best player on the team, and then you're not actually on the draft board, like the mock draft. So I don't understand what. Like, if it's just about height, that's ridiculous, because over the years I've seen players, you know what I mean, like Porzingis. Sorry, I gotta give it back to me. This is All-Star weekend, bro. Bye out.
You can see right now the defense running out of ideas. They cannot seem to slow him down.
You're not gonna slow me down. I'm Prodigy Starks, aka the Black O, aka the HNIC. Like, bro, come on, give me that. I need all that.
And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
KD getting that block. Trey Young. But yeah, if I get. It depends what happens to Tremont. That's his name, Tremont Waters.
And you can see these players now starting to get into.
And I'm not saying he's good just because he's my cousin. I'm saying he's good because I don't know him any more than some of y'all. Because I didn't grow up with him. He's younger than me also, too.
So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with.
I tell you one thing, my mom would be losing her mind if she was living. My mom would be losing her mind about her little great nephew playing like that at LSU and having the opportunity to go
Guys always play
to the
reasonably
league.
hard, but they don't necessarily play physically. If that makes any sense, the official's job.
I really do wish them the best. I wish a lot of these guys the best. Like, cause I'm older now, I just look at a lot of the players and I'm just like, man. Like, I just watched the draft, the NFL draft, and I was just like, man. Like, especially that wide receiver from Oklahoma, he was crying and they was talking about his story and all that stuff. I was like, about some of his injuries and stuff like that. I was like, man, hope this nigga tear up the league.
They've really been strong on the glass.
Jokic is checking for the West.
Because these guys come from these backgrounds
Curry against Young.
where they grew up, you know, and stuff like that, and it's like you don't have any money, and I definitely can identify with that to a certain extent.
Three-point range. The West All-Star.
Shoot, I ain't got money now.
18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. They'll get another chance.
And this YouTube channel ain't helping either, cause I ain't making no money off of this either.
Still with the West All-Star. Simmons checked in for Durant.
I'm legit just doing this off the thrill of playing the game.
Back into the second quarter now.
Give me that, man. I should have dunked on you.
Starks.
Y'all gotta give people a corner, man. When we break away from them,
Honestly, I mean, it feels like
okay.
you lay it up
That's another thing I don't like on there too. If I get on the side that you're on there and I swipe, you gotta let me tap that.
Anthony Towns.
You gotta let me get that ball.
First foul of the game. That's All-Star in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub.
Colin Sexton was the last person I picked on this team. I will not pick up a point guard. Like, he took Curry from me, so I would have took Curry just for his shooting ability. But other than that, like, I'm not trying to pick guards.
It's John Wall with the rebound.
And you know what?
And he got Harden too.
Teams have picked them
So
out.
I mean, I would have got those guys. I was gonna get LeBron for the first time because this is my fourth All-Star game. Like that's what something I will definitely stream is at this point. Like, cause I've gone down from streaming. Like I've gone down for just doing videos. Period. Basically, cause y'all niggas are not watching. Like, I'm getting likes on my Instagram and, you know, stuff like that, but it's like, okay, if it don't translate to views, it kind of don't matter.
Fader on the way. A shot by
You gotta be
Starks.
kidding me.
And so James will
What the heck, man? Y'all have to make some. Live do that too, man. That jump you get on there. Live make you seem like you don't even know what you doing though. Live, they just leave you. You try to steal the ball.
Right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside. That's how you create.
Live, they just blow by you,
Here, Mason Park.
and then you can't blow by nobody. I dominated this morning though. I might have to change the settings on that. I didn't even realize the settings. I ain't played like
Guys are looking for a spark here.
I ain't played the league
Offensively,
live game in a minute.
Cousins dishes.
My player already maxed out though. For the most part, I just gotta work on my trait, my Kawhi Leonard trait, on that one, and I guess that'll get me up to actually 99.
He's got 8 points in the quarter.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Cause I'm like 98, not even.
The ball.
I definitely ain't played as many games as I played on 2K.
No one here. James as he lets it go. That's good. And it's Leonard with the
People ask me which one I like better sometimes, and I'm just like, bro, it's 2K.
Starks against
Like I have a love for live, cause that's what we were playing when we were younger.
Starks. Defense
But the game's just more fluid. I can do what I wanna. I can do almost everything I want to do on this game. Obviously, this game tries to cheese you and do stupid stuff
Durant with the steal.
to make it look like you can't do what you're supposed to do. Like, cause if you play somebody like CP3 snatches from you every time. Almost, well, not every time,
Now here
but that nigga could just poke the ball from you. I'm like, 2K.
from 11 feet out.
CP3's a good defender, but stop with the nonsense. You know what I mean? Like Pat Beverly will do that crap too. Then see, I can't get the steal.
Fadeaway. Take the shot that's available.
And Wall kicks
When they dribbling right in front of me like that, like what the heck? Give me that, yeah.
Starks.
and the stroke definitely.
It didn't make any sense. I should have been blocked that. I had to press triangle twice on that one
4 seconds.
just to get my block off on that. That already timed it perfectly.
And a kind
Yo, stop tripping on my post fadeaway, man.
Starks has got
Some of those could be green too.
Built this team in the league. Man in the rock.
Well, I'm killing it. I already dropped 41. But that is the goal. I'm sorry. Like, that's always the goal just from game to game for me. But I'm saying, like, All-Star weekend, I gotta get that All-Star MVP. Prodigy Starks doesn't exist in real life.
with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes
I gotta dominate LeBron and them. And plus, since Kobe's gone, like, Kobe used to be my nemesis. Like, I've learned to love Kobe,
2K Sports coming your way after this break.
like, since he got out of the league. But this Kobe was somebody I love to hate. Basically, Kobe can ball. I will never take that away from him or stuff like that. It's just the fact of him being a Laker. You bringing up the ball, you don't pass the ball, you're a two guard, like stuff like that. Like you playing the one guard, but you kind of like Harden does to a certain extent. At first, I ain't even like Westbrook in the beginning because Westbrook wouldn't be passing the ball either like that. Like I just feel like if you're gonna bring up the ball like that, and it's hypocritical because. Well, it's not hypocritical if you look at my stat line, but it's hypocritical as far as how I play with Prodigy or Cameron Hardaway in the past or Prodigy Starks. But it's not hypocritical from a stat line because the last 2 seasons I've led the league in assists. And they're double-digit assists. So even my player exceeds what Kobe and them have done as far as passing the ball. But yeah, that was always my thing about Kobe. You're a Laker, I'm a Bulls fan type of thing. So I never got into Kobe like that. Like I said, Kobe can play like one of the greatest of all time. One of the greatest of all time. Okay, that's trash, 2K. You know, good and well I can make a pass over. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You didn't see the little cut? Especially when you're gonna be a pussy and not do nothing? You gonna give it to Ben? You know Ben wasn't gonna do nothing at a 3-point line. Oh my god, I'm screen recording that crap. As soon as this gets oh, I ain't never seen that's disrespectful. In the All-Star game too, my nigga? That's what we doing? Between the legs? I got Jordan Kilogram or whatever, Gannon or whatever the heck his name is. I got all his dunks on him, and I don't care if you get blocked on that type of stuff. When it hits, especially if you hit on the break, it looks magnificent. So that's why I got that. That's why I got that animation. But I ain't never seen this nigga go in between his legs like that. John Wall, you playing like straight garbage. But Kawhi picked you up. I had plenty of chances to get John Wall, and I like John Wall in real life. I'm just saying, like, I don't like none of y'all niggas on 2K when I'm playing against y'all, unless you're on my team. And Ben my Brody, because Ben's actually on my team.
You gotta see it to believe it. I mean, he erases shots that you think he has no chance to get to.
Since I already got 45, I might as well start passing the ball. I got 4 assists, got 6 rebounds. I don't got no steals, I don't think. Oh, come on, man. McCollum, what you gonna do, McCollum? What you gonna do? Oh, yeah, give me that. I need that. Contest. I need that contest. Yo, come on, man. Pay attention. Dang. It's like 2K really. Oh, that was a pass, but I'll take the 2. I'll take the 2 points.
Wow, 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Timeout called East All-Stars.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Absolutely, Greg. I mean, they're getting crushed, killed, hammered, pulverized in the post.
They've been looking at a source in the last few possessions.
Oh, come on, man.
To be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Yo.
And Cousins kicks to James.
That's off.
Good.
Nice shot.
Picking up the assist.
Ben went all the way on you anyways, so that's one reason why it was off.
Pass to Simmons. Starks outside.
Oh yeah, I did pick up Corey. Corey's stupid tail gonna go ahead and sign with the Lakers. I was like, fine. Re-sign with the Lakers and don't win a championship.
Third quarter action.
Cause as long as I'm here, you ain't winning no championships.
Starks with the steal.
Finally got the steal. Give me that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You know that's bogus, man. I don't care what anybody say. That's bogus. I'm trying to pass the ball to Ben. You get it to KD. KD passes immediately to Ben. You can't tell me the game didn't know that I was trying to get it to Ben in that situation. Stop messing us up when it comes to these passes, man. Stop trying to play us on these passes.
Exceedingly well.
That's all I'm saying. Like, bro, come on.
The game going 5 for 7.
You knew who I was trying to pass it to, 2K.
And that one falls for John Wall. And the East with some changes. Towns, he's checked in for Cousins.
That's crazy
Gordon
to me.
Hayward comes in for Leonard. And James Harden subbed in for McCollum. The West also making
I gotta
some
get that.
changes.
I gotta drop 50.
Zinkis, he's checked in for
Even though
Young is subbed in for
I didn't know your fans would cap out. I've capped out at 37 million, like 200 and
Anthony Davis comes in
something
for
thousand,
7.
200 and I don't know, 7,000, something like that.
Curry, he has
But yeah, it's like 37 million basically. Kyrie, what you gonna do, Kyrie?
he kicks to
Oh, you
Drummond.
gonna pass it? Right. Should be passing more in the playoffs
Drive to shoot. Curry with the bounce pass.
instead of bricking.
Here's Irving.
I'm gonna be real with you. I had no trust in Boston this year,
Defense right there from Starks.
based on what they did in the season.
Not just on the scoreboard, but
Based on what they did in the season, how they were so inconsistent, how they could not figure out how to balance Gordon Hayward, Jason Tatum, Terry Rozier, and Kyrie,
Pretty and rough, but that's how you win games.
and Marcus Smart and all those guys. How they could not balance that. Jaylen Brown, all that talent. It was so inconsistent. I did not think they were going to get that far, personally.
just dominated on the low block.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Free throw good. Starks. And the East also.
And I think Ben needs to step up for the 76ers. I don't understand why you
Leonard subbed in for James Harden. The West also
can slash in the half court, or to a certain extent.
checked in for Kevin Durant.
Maybe not slash in the half court, but okay, look at my player. And I know it's just a video game and stuff like that, but you know, when I can't slash, I have the ability to at least make a short range shot.
Right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
He's got to find a way to make those shots, get into the paint or something like that. You got to find a way, or you got to find a way to at least look like you're attacking the basket. You're a great passer.
And Giannis,
Just find a way to kick it out or something.
dominant player on the offensive end.
Here's Curry.
Yeah, Curry, give me that. I need that on court badge. That nigga should have shot that three.
So a chance
I still get the assist though, so that's all I really was looking for.
the East making a switch.
And he got 3-point play, so technically I still did get the three. But
Free throw line tonight.
Pretty obvious.
yeah, you should have shot that three, bro. Especially after me getting Curry.
He also does a good job at orchestrating the offense.
Trey Young, trick or Trey.
Like Kyrie Irving.
There you go. Okay,
Look at
that's what we doing.
the big fella working on that possession.
Yo, come on, what was that animation?
Rebound.
Why I gotta slip up in that situation? You realize it's a big man, 2K? You realize I could have exploited that situation. Even though Boogie can dribble,
But it still hasn't been enough.
but I'm smaller than him.
Irving against
Like 2K gotta realize that type of stuff. That's why Chris Paul be getting away with that crap
East All-Star.
in the game. Like Chris Paul be poking it away from you. Like yeah, it's logical, but he can't do that every time.
Right on the bucket. 9 points in the game so far.
Especially when you don't make it universal. Y'all let the computer do things that we can't do. Basically, I'll be like,
No good.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second.
oh, you gotta be kidding me, 2K.
One in the first.
Like y'all will either is and or the wrong animation when you're trying to steal the ball. Either it's nothing,
It had to happen here in the third.
which literally happened when I tried to steal the ball from Boogie.
They got to keep it going now.
Man, I can't get these niggas to shoot shots that.
Starks against Curry.
Oh yeah, by the way, 2K, you know good and well Curry don't play no solid defense like this.
Starks has got 53.
You know I could blow past Curry.
One-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle.
Yeah, give me that. Oh, come on.
And a deep three from Curry. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this
Boy, y'all won't give me my steals, man.
All-Stars out in front, running away with.
But yeah, like, this nigga got a AD. Greek. And the young god. The young slash god. Prodigy Starks.
And I'm glad this was the
I think I should make a template like that, the young slash god.
That's
a good idea.
Court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute.
I gotta start
perfect
streaming
spot.
more too though, because I'll be
That's how you
making a
orchestrate.
bunch of pictures and editing the crap and putting it on my Instagram and trying to get people to watch it and stuff like that. It's like, bro, you make a lot of, you screenshot and make a lot of video, a lot of short clips and stuff, but you still gotta drop the YouTube stuff too though.
And you always look forward to this.
Yeah.
And this one's so
How about Seth is on
so far.
the same team
Another show in sports, quite like the
with
NBA
Steph?
All-Star game, isn't it?
2K somehow, I don't know, I guess last year, I mean, when I went into my fourth season,
And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
so the Curry brothers are actually on the same team, even though the Splash brothers are
Exactly the right thing to do.
separate,
Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
which is funny.
In the recent CBA, there have been a lot of provisions put in there.
That's what I can't wait for. 2K always finds a way to do that though. They will split up the team. I love that crap, because then you know you're gonna dominate
Players Association
once Clay and
taking out
Curry go away. Clay went to
benefits some of
the
players
Pacers
are actually in need of these
after year
come on now.
after year 1,
Way in many ways for what we
and
see.
KD went to the Knicks,
Appreciate and recognize that, and for it to be
which is crazy because
recognized,
they're speculating KD going to the Knicks, or at least New York.
I love it.
Antetokounmpo against McCollum.
You better have done something, because we was coming. If Greek wasn't going to get you, I was going to get you. Or at least I was going to try. Greek was going to get you. You weren't going to stop. You weren't going to shoot over Greek.
McCollum got that one up 6. Starks has got 59 points.
And every move he makes looks like the right one at this point.
No doubt about it.
Oh, Shea came up with another good idea too, though. With the VC, just knock it down 50%. Could you imagine if we only could pay $25
LeBron passes
to upgrade your player to 85?
and Embiid pulls it down.
So then I would legit already just go ahead. I would just go ahead and make my career player like I have right now, and then I would go ahead and make a park player.
Talking about the pressure Young puts
Because my park player would be different, just because
relentless is strong.
to me you got to have the ability to pass the ball, and my slashers can pass the ball decently already anyways, but
Bosses in particular.
I want somebody with height also,
They work out for you. Would you still
and that takes away from my speed
Yeah, I would consider it
on the game as far as a point guard. They won't let me be a combo guard, basically, even though they make you a combo guard regardless. Like, my guy's 6'3", he's still going to be a combo guard because he's a slasher and shot creator.
But I don't think the declining of a workout is enough reason to.
I just want to be like Magic or Penny Hardaway. I don't want to be that tall
Changes for the West.
as far as Magic.
Comes in for
But Penny Hardaway was like, well, Penny Hardaway's about the same height as
no one around
Magic too, though. But I just want to be 6'7", like Psycho Insanity.
now in this one.
That was my first installment. That was my 2K17 guy. So I mean, like,
Out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it.
yeah, I didn't go out of bounds. But whatever. I guess we can go with 2 turnovers now.
So Curry will bring it up for the East
Are you
All
kidding me?
Stars. It's number 3.
Give me that rebound.
Starks has got 7
Should have made the 3, Curry.
Wow.
I'm mad that it was that short under my shot meter.
LeBron, no good.
Because I could have sworn it was closer than that. But whatever. Put it up. Duke to Duke. One Duke player to another Duke player. Starks to Bagley.
Hey, that's a big piece of the pie when you're talking about.
Yeah, when I saw Bagley on there, I was going to,
points. I mean,
you know, I was going to pick up Bagley.
those are easy hoops.
I still trying to figure out what's the connection with me and Corey Harris, though. When they try to make, I guess we play AAU or something like that. But they alluded to them in the story being, like, playing in college and stuff. And I'm like, bruh, if we played in college, why we got different...
With the fadeaway.
Why we got different schools? When you automatically just make his college the same college that you choose, like I always choose Duke.
This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
I don't know. I might. That's another person I might want to play with, depending on where Zion goes. I might play with Zion too next year. Either Zion or my cousin. Which if I get on the team with my cousin, I'll be willing to oh, those ain't the 5s. Actually, I just realized that. But yeah, I'll be willing to play the 2. Of course, after I get to 90, I would put him on the starting lineup and put myself at the 2. Then again, my cousin Tremont can shoot the 3 ball, so maybe put him at the 2. Put myself at the 1. I mean, I still gonna be controlling the offense regardless. Like I play on the wing on NBA Live, and I still ball dominant regardless. God, dog. That was Lil Matumbo out here, boy. I got 5 blocks. Boy, you can do that too, though, when you talking about guard-to-guard blocks, though. Like Lonzo got during your guy triple-double off of me one time. I don't know why they got him playing like that on 2K. Y'all must love that nigga, because he's not showing that he's that good, though. Like, I understand he's a taller guard, but he's not showing that he's that good. Like, if anything, I should take the contact and bully that nigga every time. He's not aggressive. Like, he plays okay defense, but I mean, like, I'm like, bruh, come on, 2K. He don't do me like that every game, but I'm just saying, like, bruh, I mean, every time we play, yo, Gordon, you was gonna shoot that.
No good that time.
I was trying to get one off of Gordon Hayward. Greek. Wow. That's weak, man. You know Greek ain't gonna do no weak shot like that.
Baseline J on the way. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And how about Cousins just reading it perfectly off
The Joker.
to send it home?
Man, don't be pussy, Joker. Go ahead. Greek, come on, man. Why y'all do that, man? Why y'all got the momentum go that far off? Yeah, give me that. I need all of that. Yo, let me celebrate. You gonna give me the fans, though. You ain't gonna give me the animation. Bye, out.
Sometimes it's a little easier
68, 7 and 7. We out here almost godly. If I get 70, that's I'm gonna be complete. This is the number of 7. Oh, 70. Oh, I got a rebound anyways. It's still number of grace. Give me that. Yeah, I saw that coming. Oh, God. So disrespectful. Oh, you got to give me that, 2K. can't be just having me arbitrarily.
Simmons.
Come on.
The shot by
Give me
LeBron.
that. Yeah.
Boy, they ran the offense well to get this look. Even though they
Oh,
missed
God.
it, I think they liked the shot.
You out here selling me, Ben.
It's tipped.
2K.
Here for Wall. Good.
Why do y'all make it where they have to go to the... Even when I get a tip pass, like, you could have legit let my teammate get that crap.
Smart on the court. He picks out a pass there that not many guys would have seen.
Man.
Starks puts the fade away right on the money.
And defense
You see why I can score so many points?
to shut down.
Greek wouldn't even split.
It's in the paint here.
Wouldn't even split them niggas. They just standing there. Man. You could have exploited that situation. Split in between them. Go get into the paint. Ain't nobody on the right side of the paint. Boom, I pass it to you. Bucket. That's another assist. Well, the game done now. Couldn't get that trade dub, but I still dominated.
To know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is
Still
always
dominated
so
though.
strong, but tonight,
74-7. No, 74-8. 7.
and that's what earned them
5.
You mentioned that all broadcast
I can't remember how many steals I had.
That brings us to the
Probably
conclusion
just
of our
2.
All-Star coverage. Thanks everyone for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Sorry, LeBron. Got beat up on you, man. Kobe ain't here no more. Only thing I can do to compete with Kobe at this point is, well, I already dominated in that situation because I got like 4 spots in this all-time scoring title, both playoffs, and well, I got all scoring titles and playoffs. So all you gotta do is get 63. Once you get past 63, ain't nobody touched Jordan yet in real life. And them niggas booming because Dame had 50, KD dropped like 45, Kawhi done dropped 39. So shoot, Greek done dropped 30 something himself. Harden done dropped 30, about 35, something like that. So they all done. Dame dropped that. MJ done. Dame dropped that 63. MJ ain't even on the leaderboard anymore in the playoffs. Wilt's on there one time, I think, at this point. Actually, I probably look it up right now. How you get us go to the locker room after the game, but you don't do it before? Like 2K has some inconsistent things that don't even be making any sense. Like, what if I wanted to change my sleeves up or something like that? Because I got both. I got the NBA sleeves too, and I got both that have the pads on the elbows. Let me look at this crap up. Stats, records, NBA records. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, there I am. All-time scoring, 71 and counting. That's what happens when you drop like 60 points a game. Career season. No, that's not what I'm looking for. There we go. Total points. 107, 102, and that's just recently. Like 99, I got that. That was 2019, so that was the first. Yeah, that was the first season when I dropped 99. They wouldn't. 2K wouldn't let me live. I could have been beat Wills if that's the case. 2019. That's my rookie year going into the playoffs. And I just now beat the record going into my 4th season. Back to back, well, not back to back games, but back to back months at least. But yeah, 96 playoffs, no Jordan in sight. Man, the playoffs are a whole nother level though. Like whatever you do in the season, you're gonna elevate it Like I can drop like 60. I can average 60 a game. And I don't that's all the way up until like even if I played I don't even play Hall of Fame like that, but even if I play Hall of Fame, scoring is not going to be it's going to be tougher because you know the cheese is unreal when you talk about Hall of Fame and superstar. But I'm still going to drop 50, 60 at that point. I can one thing I can do on the game is actually score in my career. It's like that's one thing I'm not gonna have a problem doing. I can pass because my guy can relatively pass pretty decent too. The hardest thing would be in Hall of Fame would be rebounding. Plus, I got Rudy Gobert on my team, so I'm not gonna out rebound you regardless. That's why I don't have Alpha Dog badge right now. I can't out rebound Rudy, and I'm not doing that stupid thing where you go to your what you're supposed to do. What they say you can do on there is what you go to your minutes basically and switch your lineup. I ain't doing that crap. I'm not playing center. The whole purpose of me playing point guard is so I can run the team. And if I play center, I'm gonna be playing more off ball than anything. Yes, you can call for the ball, but they don't listen. You gotta get up to 94. I'm at 93 for you to do that. And you got to spam X too much to do that crap. I'm almost there though. 52.4. See, it capped out. The fans capped out at. I still get endorsements though, which is dope. It will just cycle through this. Like you don't negotiate anymore. It just cycles through that. The last one I just got was the Jordan one, so that's another reason how I be saving up so much VC. Like that will come around. I'll knock out the daily bonus. Like today's daily bonus is to play 10 games. That's not happening. I'm not playing no 10 games. Even if I were to go to the park or Jordan Rec, I'm not playing 10 games. Playoffs about to start in what? What time is it? 7. Playoffs about to start in 30 minutes. I'm not about to be playing no 10 games. I'm gonna be full fledged in a playoff watching the games. No. Especially with the way Denver and Portland's been playing too. Heck nah. But yeah, what I do is with the negotiations, I won't even ask for the incentives anymore. All I do is I'll go zero incentives. I went zero. I just load up my VC, and then they'll pick incentives for you. Cause as you see right there, I got 5 incentives. They just pick the incentives for you. So I'd be like, whatever. When they were allowed, they don't let you negotiate after a while. After you cap out on fans, honestly, you should never cap out. Like I'm not looking to like I've gone to the point where when I get interviewed, I just keep my team chemistry up. So I don't even be trying to boost the fans, but I mean like it should just keep going up. Regardless, I should already have like 50 million fans probably. Because I'm going for 50. A lot of times I've been going for what you call it, assists. I've been going for 15 for most of my games, so that's 10,000 there, 10,000 there. I ain't never been able to get 10,000 for the rebounds or steal. Well, no, I've never got it for steals either. The most I've gotten is probably 10 or 11, because that's in the records too. Season. No, not season game. Because there it is. I beat Scott Skiles' record. I was trying to get 32. Because I had time to get 32. They wouldn't let me live on that either. I was actually trying to knock out John Stockton and Scott Skiles at the same time because I played for Utah. So the goal was to get at John Stockton. Because I know I'm not going to beat him all time. If you look at his all time, where is it, career? Y'all ain't touching that. Even some of the best passers after John Stockton weren't able to do it. You look at J Kidd, 12,000, and 12,000 is a grip. I mean, CP3's that's not real. Neither is LeBron's. Neither one of these are real. Just based on the computer adding that up. Steve Nash, 10,000. Mark Jackson, Magic Johnson. Those are some of the best. Oscar Robertson, 6'5", 210. Back in the 60s, dropping 30 and giving you assists. Mr. Triple Double. Gary Payton. I think this is OG Isaiah Thomas. OG IT. Andre Miller. Even Andre Miller's on the board. And I'm telling you, man, Andre Miller, basic. I mean, like, and I'm not the only one that's thought that. You can go back and I don't remember what Cameron song it was, but Cameron spit a line and basically said that he basically pointed out Andre Miller and said it was basic. I'm like, oh, I heard that one time and I was just like, bruh, I'm not the only one that thought Andre Miller wasn't that great. And most people probably didn't even think, because he's not a big name anyways. But I think he played for Denver and probably some other teams, stuff like that. But it's like, he wasn't that. Like I said, most people probably didn't even know who he is anyways. But I'm just saying, he wasn't that great. Ross Strickland, that's Kyrie's godfather. That's crazy. A player like that, because Kyrie got crazy handles. Ross Strickland is really good at finishing and similar to Kyrie and stuff like that. So that's crazy. Mo Cheeks, John Wall, that's not real. Even Tony Parker's may not even be real like that either, because he's still active on the game. Lenny Wilkins, Tim Hardaway, Bob Cousy, the Coos. Heck of a shot. This mug had a free throw. Would do the underhand free throw shot. That's why I'll be joking at work. We'd be joking about Bob Cousy. Be like, I mean, he was a player though. We not knocking his ability. It's just sometimes sometimes people be like you know how that person be trying to get in your conversation, because you're like we'll have customers sometimes get in our conversation, so we joke about somebody, like hypothetically, jumping in our conversation like that, because we're always talking about sports and stuff like that. So we just be making fun of people, like how, like, hypothetically somebody come up to us and be like, who was a heck of a player? That Bob Cousy. I bet you don't know about the Coos, huh? None of that flippity flappity flashy stuff, It's just good old basketball, like how it should be. Like, we making up stuff like that at work, like, just to pass the time. Like, whatever, but yeah. It's 2K for you. Boy, they claim that this PS5 is gonna have no loading. I don't even understand how we've got to that point in 2019 and we have loading in games. It's just flexing, but I'm trying to tell you, it's all once you get the bike, it's just flexing. I even said I might even get a bike, but then I realized I'm using my VC mainly just to create players, and my player is pretty much, as far as from a cosmetic or aesthetic situation, he's where I want him to be. Basically, I got all the tattoos I want. And I've gotten free. Some of the tattoos I have on there are just free. Like the first tattoo I got, I put on my leg. It was a free one. It was a snake. I put it on the leg just because I didn't want it on. I knew I wasn't gonna put it on my chest or anything. I mean, I actually got tats that actually mean stuff on there too, like he would be or like he's a real player. Like I got my initials on my chest, which is retarded, but whatever. I got HNIC on the back because that's just part of the character. His name's Prodigy. He's named after the late, the great Prodigy from Mobb Deep. Like all my characters are something that has to do with hip hop though. Like even the soccer one I just dropped. I dropped a soccer video, a FIFA video, and this is after Joel Santana. Last year it was Cameron Hardaway. That's after Cameron from Dipset. So it was just like Joel from Dipset. You know, Psycho Insanity had nothing to do with hip hop. It was just I picked Insanity over the years of me playing 2K from like 11, no, from 10 all the way until like what 10 to pretty much 17. Well, I didn't play 16. Well, I didn't play 16 on next gen. I should say I didn't play on PS4. But they just what I'm trying to say. I picked Insanity all the time for my secondary nickname because you know they'll never say your name, which is something that 2K needs to work on too. If you can do that on the show, like on the show, my guy's name is JJ Hennessy. That don't even have anything to do with hip hop. Well, the Hennessy part does, because that's culturally something that is publicized in hip hop as far as that goes. Because I think Nas is make some money off of Hennessy and stuff like that. Obviously, Hennessy's been a staple in hip hop. They always talk about Hennessy and stuff like that. This is culturally something that black people drink also. But yeah, Jason, it, like legit just says the whole name. Like the whole reason why I did Prodigy Starks, and this will be my permanent 2K name now, because I'm not gonna. I can come up with names, because I mean, obviously the way I do it, there's like tons of rappers I respect, and there's tons of basketball players I respect. So, but I think this is a good one. It's like Prodigy from Mobb Deep, John Starks from the New York Knicks, and Starks actually playing style kind of fits the type of playing style I have anyways, because John Starks was known for slashing to a certain extent too. Hothead, because he's the one that he headbutted Reggie Miller. Go look that crap up if you haven't seen it. Headbutted Reggie Miller. That jump was crazy. Got kicked out the game. Obviously, Patrick Ewing was about to beat the brakes off of him. Well, not beat the brakes off of him, but he was like, "Yo, you can't do that." You know what I'm saying? Like, we need you type of situation. Matter of fact, there's a 30 for 30 documentary about the Knicks and the Pacers going at it. Boy, I used to hate the Pacers. Like, I don't. It's different now in this era because like you can legit like love everybody in the league now. So I mean, like I think the older we've gotten, we got like even like the rivalries are not the same. Like, because you would never think that I would like the few Lakers I actually like back in the day, or like Shaq, and I liked Shaq before he was actually in LA, and Magic. Like those are the few players I actually liked that were actually played in LA for a long time or something like that. Like, don't get me wrong, Gary Payton played for LA, but Gary Payton played for Supersonics before that. So there's a lot of players I like that eventually played for LA or whatever. But like, shoot, man, you used to actually hate teams. Now it's just like you only hate the team that's actually successful, and that would be obviously the Golden State Warriors. I told my dad recently, I said I ain't never liked so many players on a team, but hated the team. Like normally you just hate the team. Like going back to the Pacers, I can legit name you players, and there's only one player that I didn't mind on there. Like Jalen Rose is one of my favorite players and favorite personalities. At this point now, um, he's one of my favorite. He's on the list of one of my favorite players that I thought could have done more, and just opportunity he didn't. He bounced around on a lot of teams. Like he played for Chicago, he played for the Pacers, he played for like a lot of different teams. So it's like he never like. I even have Iverson on there, and Iverson had a way better career than Jalen Rose did. But the reason why I have Iverson on there is because I feel like if he had enough, he could have beat the Lakers. There's a lot of teams that coulda, shoulda, woulda beat that three-peat Lakers. It just didn't happen. Like Mike Bibby and Peja Stojakovic and Chris Webber, that lineup could have legit beat the Lakers. They just couldn't stop Shaq and Kobe. Like when they got close to it, both teams actually Philly didn't get that close to it. I think Philly might have won one game in that series. But Bibby broke Kobe on one of those plays, broke him and then shot the three on him. I thought they had a chance to win that series. They didn't. But I mean, you legit back to what I was saying about the Pacers. I legit hated Jalen Rose was the only one that I was cool with. But it's you had Mark Jackson on there, and honestly, I didn't even realize Mark Jackson was on the team. But I hated the Pacers at that point. Because I was in the 90s during that time. Yeah, we're talking about me being from at the most by the end of the 90s I was almost 11, 12 in that situation. But I mean, Rick Smith, I was still aware of that because I was a big Jordan fan too, though. Hence the Bulls stuff. I try not to play for the Bulls every single year like that. I know 17 I played for the Bulls. I played for Sacramento and then I played for the Bulls for the rest of that series. But I try to pick teams that don't have a superstar point guard. So I went to Magic this year because they got DJ Augustine. It's easy to pass DJ Augustine for the starting lineup. Plus 2K is gonna allow you to get the starting lineup pretty quickly, anyways. And then when they went and give me another 1-year contract, I went to Utah. And I wasn't even thinking about the roster then. And I was like, you just picked a cold team to go to. Because me and Donovan Mitchell both slash. He got a better 3-point shooter than me. He's a better shooter than me, though. And then I added Jimmy that year, too. So now I got another defensive threat along with Rudy Gobert. And I just came off of getting Defensive Player of the Year off of the first season. So you got me, DA. I call him DA for some reason. He doesn't have an A in his name. Well, technically he has an A in his name, but I mean, whatever. It's cool because everybody always makes up nicknames anyways, as far as teammates and stuff. But yeah, I was like, bro, I got those people. If I had stayed, I probably would have got all 3 of the free agents that I wanted. After that second year, though, I got free agents, so it didn't really matter. Because that's when I got Ben, Ingram, and Mirotic, and then they traded Mirotic for Marcus Smart before the trade deadline, and then now they traded Marcus Smart again. Well, this in season 4, so I got Marcus Smart a championship, but they traded Marcus Smart for somebody. They traded Ingles too, but Ingles is starting, so that's good for him. Ingles is at Houston starting. My team is, let me see. Oh, they traded him for Reed, I think. Yeah, no, they traded Ingles for Reed. And Smart, I don't know who they traded Smart for. They called Caldwell up. Jeffries. No. Jeffries was already on the team. Oh, Montrez. Yeah. Which we needed some depth in the bigs, especially when this guy right here, Nigel Hayes, won't even he won't attack the basket. I don't know, man. Because the game has changed, even 2K has changed how these bigs won't crash they'll rebound. They won't attack the basket though, man. That bugs the crap out of me. Being someone, I come from that era where you're shooting mid ranges and you're attacking the basket, not shooting the three as much as like that. I mean, that's fine if you can hit the three, but most of y'all niggas can't shoot like Curry, so I don't even, or Harden. But even with Harden, when you can get to the line like Harden can, like last night, he should have been trying to go to the bucket. You can't go 9 minutes in the fourth quarter and only score one bucket. It's ridiculous. Oh, did I get the what's he going? Yeah, that's 3 of them. Because I think one of those years we lost. We lost All-Star Weekend. One of the years I lost All-Star Weekend, so that's why I don't have 4 right now. It's really all about the appearances, though. You don't really need the what you call it. You just need the appearances. So when your accolades come up, you know what I really want 2K to do though? If this is just something it's frivolous, cosmetic type of situation though. It's like I would love to be able to, because you can do this on another. You can do that on franchise mode. I would love to be able to pull up my name and pull up Damian Lillard and just be able to compare stats, accolades. Because sometimes I'll be sitting there on the game and I just want to look at, you're chasing ghosts when you're creating this player and you play My Career. You're a serial My Career player. You're chasing ghosts. So like right here, like Curry got 3. He got 2 MVPs. I got 3 MVPs. I got 3 championships. I'm trying to surpass people. You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron got 4 MVPs. So I'm trying to tie up with LeBron. Like you can compare with Corey Harris. Corey Harris came in a year before you. He was a teammate in the past, stuff like that. Marcus Young, teammate from the G League. So you compare like that type of stuff. 5 years in the pro, 2 All-Star appearances, second team 1 time, third team All NBA 2 times, second team All Defense 1 time. Yeah, you ain't gonna never beat me, Marcus Young. 3-time MVP, 3-time champion, 4-time All-Star, 3-time first team, Defensive Player of the Year. I'm always in the votes for Defensive Player of the Year. This actually might win it again. First team All Defense, 3-time first team All Defense, Rookie of the Year, first team All Rookie. But yeah, this is the end of my broadcast. I kind of ran it a little bit long, just ranting. But yeah, this is the end of my broadcast. About to watch these playoffs. So like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. AO Kid 23 is the channel. Prodigy Starks. We back like cook crack. Deuces.